I tried.
Huh?
Trying to get this work for all the parties involved. Instagram people.
Hmm.
The Instagram people.
Oh yeah, yeah. I don't have the feature.
Yeah, I have it, but trying
Oh
to get
man.
hold on a second. I got that problem again. Before we go live. This is the pre-show, ladies and gentlemen, okay? We're live, but we're not quite live. In another universe, we are live. But this one, we still got some problems, okay? Right, so let's see. Fix this real quick. Sound. I'm on my other MacBook here. This MacBook, I gotta think about life a little bit too much. Input. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. You can do it. Come on. Tarek, tell me about life, Tarek. How's life with you right now?
Life's not doing
Kick
bad,
off the
man.
show officially.
I'm
No?
looking
No?
forward to
Good?
the end of the damn year. I hate to be one of those people. It's like
Yeah?
new year, new
Okay.
me. But damn it, that's where I'm at. I sitting here. I got my script writing software up.
All right.
So as soon as we're done,
We might have it going.
I'll be back at it.
Talk to me, Tarek.
Yeah. Huh?
Make sure I hear you good.
I'm speaking. I don't know if
Oh,
you can hear me.
see? Ah, problems, man. I got electronic problems, my friend. Let's see if I
Maybe it's that purple light in the
if
background.
I can trick this. I gotta trick this computer. Give me a second,
You
Tarek.
got Mace Windu's lightsaber back there in your back corner.
I can't hear you now. Though everybody else I'm sure hears you, but I can't hear you. No bueno, bueno.
Yeah, I'm getting some
It's no
feedback
bueno.
too. Windu's lightsaber back there in your corner.
How about now?
I just heard that. Heard myself.
Hear yourself?
Yeah, it's a little behind.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's fuzzy.
And it's fuzzy too, right?
I just heard that. Heard myself.
Hear yourself?
Yeah, it's a little behind. Using your DJ equipment. And it's fuzzy. I feel like I'm at Kanye show. DJ equipment.
All right. Let's see if I can do this. I might just say bye bye. I might just say bye bye. Instagram. It's Instagram. Those Instagram people.
It's getting messy.
Let's see. Yeah, it's getting
Chop it
messy.
up and post it there later, man.
Yeah, I could do that. I wish I could just mute this this room. This yeah. It's the Instagram browser sounding back to me, not to you, but to
Yeah.
me. Yeah. And I can't make it do what I need it to do. You know? I'm just gonna close it. And if Instagram people, go to the YouTube channel, Speedy's Multiverse. Already? You ready? You want to hang out?
I'm ready.
Hello, Marita. Hello, how are you doing? Come on and hang out with us at the YouTube channel. If the live stays, hang out. All right, but I won't be able to see your chats. Okay? You want to talk to me? Come to see me on Facebook or the YouTube channel, Speedy's Multiverse. Okay? Here you go. How about now? How I sound now, Tarek?
You sound fine to me.
That sound fine? Great.
Yeah.
Excellent. Excellent. All right. I'm gonna assume that I'm still live on Instagram. I just can't see nothing. It's all good. They're just gonna have to deal with it. All right. Speedy Junior fan group. I can follow that. Bam. And then now I can fix this aspect ratio because for Instagram people, they're just gonna have to deal with it. Let's see here. Bam. See, I wish I could just stack us up. You know? then you'll be able to see us just fine. But yeah, it's all good. All right, let's do this. Yes. Once again, we are back, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome once again to another edition of Geek Culture Congress. I'm one of your hosts, as always, Louis Speedy Jr. Gonzalez, accompanied by my good friend, actor and comedian, writer, playwright extraordinaire, Mr. Tarek Lewis. Follow him on Instagram at My Name is Tarek. Tarek, welcome to the show once again, my friend.
And thank you for having me. Damn it.
Oh, it's always a pleasure. Always a pleasure. The pleasure is mine, my friends. Yeah, interesting times. It's a little lull in the nerd world, huh? Little
Yeah,
little
it's
slow
the gear
time.
up. Get the gear up
Yeah.
for 2024, I suppose.
Just some housekeeping. Usually Joey Franchise joins us on the live show, and he's not here today because he is watching a screening, should I say? Is that how the other people say it? Screening
Yeah,
of
a screening.
Wonka.
A screening.
Yeah, of Wonka, the prequel to Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory that will be in theater soon. Joey's checking it out tonight, and he's gonna give us a exclusive review, spoiler free, of course, on the audio version of the podcast. So if you're following the audio version of the podcast, go do that right now at Geek Culture Congress Podcast, wherever you listen to your podcasts. Okay, we're all over the place. All right.
Yeah.
Tarek, interesting times, man. Interesting times in the lull when nerds have nothing to do. All kinds of craziness happens. People just hanging around sound sets, taking pictures of random stuff in Deadpool 3 and pissing off Ryan Reynolds, man. Yeah. And probably Hugh Jackman's probably not happy too.
In Ryan Reynolds' own way of getting pissed off.
Yeah.
Like he's not like cussing anybody out.
Nah. He was very nice about it. And I get it.
Yeah.
He understands it, right? I mean, he even said, and I don't have the actual post that he put up, but he did put a post on his socials, and he said exactly how he was feeling, about everything, and he said, Deadpool was from a leak, him messing around, right? At a,
Yep.
He pitched the idea, and he was in costume, and he leaked the picture, for Deadpool, and that's how the whole Deadpool thing came about. If it wasn't for that leak and the fans going crazy
Yep.
about that, Deadpool wouldn't have been a thing. You would have had to deal with what you got in that Wolverine movie, and that was it.
Yeah.
So but understandably, we understand, we just can't keep leaking stuff. I mean, we're gonna why even make the movie, right? We just got randoms just posting up stuff on Instagram, and it's a problem, Tarek. It becomes a problem. I get it. Like,
Yeah.
if there's of course there's a scoop culture. Rest in peace, Mikey Sutton.
Yeah,
He was
I
a
was gonna
resident
say.
scooper. Yeah, and there's the companies use those scoopers, kind of like as a test, a market test. Here's an idea we're working on. They throw it out there. They give it to a scooper. The scooper puts it out there, and they see what the audience and what the public starts talking about. If they like it, they don't like it. And they use that as a market strategy tool. Or market a sample tool.
Yeah.
But this is like really spilling the tea. You know what I mean?
It's
Really
a
behind the
culture that
scenes.
cannibalizes itself, right?
Right.
Like it's there's like wanting to have the scoop.
Mhm.
Spoilers or not spoilers, and then there's like now it's no longer exciting to go see because I already knew. And how come they didn't show us anything we didn't see before?
Right.
It's the old I remember people used to say, why is there not everything was in the trailer? People go to movies and be like, well, I saw everything in the trailer. It's like, well, yeah, we had to give you 6 trailers for you to be interested in the movie.
Yeah.
Like, well, all the good parts were in the trailer. Well, how many good parts do you think there are? So Ryan Reynolds is what is. I'll give you some quotes from Ryan Reynolds.
Uh-huh.
Surprises are part of the magic of theatrical movies. It's important for us. These are not all together. These are spots. It's important for us to shoot the new Deadpool film in real natural environments using practical effects as opposed to making the movie indoors. Telephoto lenses continue to spoil surprises and create a difficult situation for everyone.
Yeah.
Here's hoping some of the websites and social channels hold back showing images before they're ready.
Jerks.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I like a scoop, here and there, just like everyone else. You know what I mean, Tarek? Shouts out to my Instagram,
Yeah.
all the Instagram people. They are still live, Tarek. Look at that. See?
Good.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Yeah, shout out to them.
Appreciate
you. You guys talk to me here on the Instagram. I'm checking it out, all right? But go join us on the YouTube channel, Speedy's Multiverse. Okay, we need them subscribes, all right, so we can break our corporate chains. Yeah. Yeah, Deadpool 3. Deadpool 3, man. I don't even want to talk about the recent picture that was kind of like I saw the picture and I was like, dang, man, it would have been nice to have been surprised by that.
Right.
So I get it, man. Like, sometimes it's not fair. You know what I mean? It must be frustrating for them for being a creative, especially when you have a big IP and a lot of eyes on something and you're trying to be cool and have a good filming culture, and you got people on set and you're trying to go by the new SAG rules and you know what I mean? And you're trying to make stuff happen, and then you work hard, you're like, oh man, people are really gonna like this, and then bam, it gets leaked on social media, and it's like, dang, man, it's really a bummer.
How many moments have we had where we're like, oh, and then we clapped, like we clapped in the theater because we didn't see a moment coming. I mean, I think Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness, I think it was very clear that we were going to get some version of the Illuminati. Like, all that was leaked.
Oh, yeah.
Pretty much ahead of the
we
film.
didn't see it. You know what I mean?
We didn't see it. Yeah, now we're at a point where now we're seeing it, and that's a lot.
And another thing as well, Tarek. Why can't they lock down this soundstage, man? What's up with Disney security, bro?
Yo,
how these phones getting that close? You know what I mean?
Everybody has a phone, and I think
come on, man.
So listen, if you do your dailies, that you got to send to the producers, the editors got to touch it. Someone's got to work on it. Someone's doing IT on the computers. They got flash drives. They're downloading stuff. People want to take pictures. So, it's hard to lock. That's why you have the NDA. But, people accidentally leave their flash drive somewhere and say, hey, I think I left my flash drive at Lettuce Lake Park. Can you go pick it up for me at around 3:15 today and just see whatever's on there? Don't worry about it. Now and now we know Denzel Washington's going to be Magneto. I'm not saying that's not a real thing. I'm just saying it's not a real thing. I'm just saying that's the type of leak. Yeah.
Man, yeah.
What's crazy is that never happens with anything else. Like, no one's leaking Mr. and Mrs. Smith.
That's true. The sequel or no, nobody cares.
No one was like, oh, what are the Ozark leaks? No one was like, what are the leaks for This Is Us this season?
High engagement things. You know what I mean? Things that are that are high on the mind of and the pop culture. And Deadpool 3 is one of them. It's a highly anticipated trilogy, also continuation. It's got a lot riding on this movie, man. I mean, we're the X-Men coming back into Marvel Cinematic Universe proper. An adieu to the Fox X-Men as well. And a continuation of the multiverse saga for Marvel. It's closing out for Deadpool's trilogy. His story arc, at least for a trilogy. His characters. And we've been introduced, in two movies already, and it's a lot riding on this movie, man. A lot of pressure. I'm sorry,
Are there any
Hugh
other
Jackman
MCU
returning
films
as
this
Wolverine.
year?
I mean, come on, this movie's jacked up. Yeah,
Yeah.
this movie's on steroids.
Are there any other MCU films this
No, this
year?
is it.
I
This is
think this is
actually,
the
and
only
this is
one
the only MCU theatrical release in
for 2024. I mean.
2024. Yeah, it's wild, man. You know, I mean, come on, guys. So we stand in solidarity with anybody that refuses to report any more spoilers for Deadpool 3. Okay, so
Yes. Yeah.
and we will stay with that. Anything else? I don't know. I have to see if I will report it anymore. But definitely for Deadpool 3 and to Brian Reynolds' wishes and all the staff of Deadpool 3, we will not report any more spoilers. There you go.
Yeah.
All right. So talking about spoilers, DC seems to like they just loosey goosey over there, man. It's wild over there in James Gunn's DCU. The latest rumors is, of course, I guess. I mean, there's no stranger to nepotism. The nepotism by James Gunn. He hires his brother doing multiple roles all the time for stuff, and his wife, right, in multiple projects and things that he's done, even if it's just a a side character or something. He's got his people's there. You know what I mean? And a lot of directors, Tarek, and you know this, they ride like that. I mean, they ride with their peoples. You know what I mean, right?
I mean, listen, I know a dude who lost a great role on Walking Dead because to somebody's cousin. It's just
As is. I mean, is Hollywood just nepotism, period, or is it just a thing?
no. Well, I mean, we'll be honest. It happens in every industry, right?
Yeah, sure. Okay. Yeah, when it can,
Yeah,
right? When it's not frowned upon.
yeah. I guarantee you. Yeah, you're working for somebody's godbrother right now. A lot of y'all out there listening, that's my godson, and you're working for him.
Oh my God.
It's the truth, okay?
You think everybody in Nabisco just earned that job? You think the people, the president of Vanilla Wafers, you think he just earned that? Like, no. He's probably third good in Nabisco. The third. He's probably the third good in Nabisco.
Oh, man.
So, yeah, that happens. I mean, listen, Cable has his position in the X-Men because his daddy's Cyclops.
So what we talking about? Nepotism is a thing, okay? Nepotism is a thing.
It happens, man. It happens. Listen, if my nephews will work for them, I put them in stuff.
Oh man, but
I just can't trust them.
Well, that's another issue. But this is interesting because of course the brother, and I'm gonna try. I can mute this here. Sorry, I'm trying to run multiple things here. It's going crazy. My computer. The what I wanted to report on today was the rumor. I'm assuming that it's rumor because there was a big outrage online about it, and there was a big outrage about it. It was Pedro Pascal played Maxwell Lord. You were familiar with the DC character Maxwell Lord? He's usually a villain of Wonder Woman and also Supergirl. He has a thing against women.
Yes.
Period. He's a bad guy, right? Yeah. He was famously portrayed by Pedro Pascal in the movie Wonder Woman 84. Now it is being reported, and some scoopers, some professional scoopers, are reporting that it is true that Grace Randolph will be playing. Well, first off, I'm sorry, I'm jumping the scoops. It's the same movie, it's Superman Legacy. Okay, James Gunn's brother. Even though he plays multiple characters in James Gunn's Suicide Squad and Peacemaker, I think he played Weasel. I believe he played Calendar Man. I think, right?
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Yeah, I think it was Calendar Man. But he is in he will be possibly playing Maxwell Lord in Superman Legacy. I don't know if that's just a little walk-on thing, or I don't know. But you guys,
Are you referring to Sean Gunn?
yeah, Sean Gunn, James Gunn's
Who
brother.
plays in Guardians of the
That's
Galaxy?
right.
Okay.
That's
Okay.
right.
He'll be playing who?
He'll be playing Maxwell Lord in Superman Legacy. Allegedly. Of course,
Yeah.
this is alleged, And the other weird scoop that we got from Superman Legacy, which I kind of spilled the beans on it already. Grace Randolph, the scooper. She's a Hollywood insider. She's famous on YouTube and all that stuff. And I believe I think she was an actress. I think she played a zombie in Zombieland, maybe. And probably more stuff I don't know right now. But she is reported to be Cat Grant in Superman Legacy. She'll be playing a similar character, like a gossip columnist kind of, apparently.
That would fit for her.
Yeah. The community's a little up in arms. First off, because I guess James Gunn said that nobody was going to be playing multiple roles. Before that, this no actor will be playing multiple roles in his DCEU, and he's got that rumor casting, and he's already been Weasel, he's already been Calendar Man. I think he's doing a voiceover for Creature Commandos, I believe too as well.
But doing a voiceover is not playing the role.
I see.
Excuse me, in my opinion, and isn't that universe over? Like, isn't that ending? Like, we're starting anew.
Yeah, apparently. But
right.
Suicide Squad, he was keeping a little bit of Suicide Squad and Peacemaker.
Yeah, allegedly. But I'm telling you what, if people are upset, I guarantee you, if by any chance Jason Momoa becomes Lobo, no one's going to be upset.
Oh yeah, that cat's.
Everyone's going to be like, "Oh, you promised." Everyone's going to be happy.
Yeah. Like that's more than likely 90% happening, Probably 95% happening.
And no one's gonna be mad.
Yeah. Nobody's gonna
Those are actors. Those people who are upset are actors who wish their agents got them at that audition. And I'm sorry, you just gotta get your followers up, cuz. You gotta get your followers, you gotta get in the network.
Get your followers up, bro. Yeah. Get the network up.
You gotta get in the network.
Yeah. Man. So yeah, but the Grace Randolph is also a very interesting because she has been famously doing a lot of live stuff, saying let James Gunn cook his DCU. She's been saying a lot of people have been saying she's been shilling for the new DCU, and this is the payoff. She got a little role.
Listen, she played a reporter in Zombieland.
I don't know if it's true or not. Yeah, she was.
Everyone has an opinion. They act like she's gonna be playing Supergirl. They're talking about.
Yeah.
Listen. I would be more than happy. In the industry, if you want to call it that. There's like 5 and unders. So basically 5 lines and under. It's a good role. It could be a good role, but it's not like the most prestigious role in the world. You go for a day. You're a day player. You go for the day, and then you leave. And 5 lines and under, you might get a little trailer or something, but it's not the most prestigious thing in the world. So it wouldn't be like he's handing her the keys to a whole animated universe.
Yeah. She's not the franchise. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Absolutely not.
Yeah, you wouldn't cast one of the Gilmore Girls to be like a little, to be the reporter in a film. Although the Russo brothers did cast a lot of people from Community, I think they did, in small roles in Marvel films.
Right.
Yeah, but that was like more like cheeky and fun, and all those in those sequels to Star Wars. There's Lupita Nyong'o is in there. You don't know who she. I mean, you might know her voice, but there's a lot of people in those Star Wars sequels who are just completely in costume and showing up for fun. So people need to get over it. Matt Damon was in Thor.
Right.
That people, they got to get over themselves. Don't look at the comments. Actors out there, and if you are a scooper and you get a cameo. Don't listen. Don't watch. Don't look at the comments. 'Cause people are gonna hate on you. They gonna hate on you, and it may be me. I may have a burner account, and I may be hating on you too. But don't listen to me. I'm just jealous.
Oh man, but that's it. You know what? This might be a short show, Tarek, because that's all I got for everybody today. Unless you've been sitting on some, you sitting on some hot stuff.
I mean, I don't got any scoops, but Rebel Moon is coming out soon.
Oh yeah, Rebel Moon. Well, we all excited about Rebel Moon, man. That might be the Star Wars killer. Oh, here we go. Here's a interesting rumor that I saw on some other nerd sites or nerd YouTube channels. Season 4 of Mandalorian might be a movie instead of a season with multiple episodes. Yeah.
Well, that's
I don't know
interesting.
if it'll be a limited theatrical release. I don't know if it'll be anything like that. But yeah, that's the rumor. You okay with a short Mandalorian movie?
Yes, please, God.
A
Yes.
3 hour. Okay, but that's a 2 hour and something Mandalorian movie. That's like what, maybe 2 or 3 episodes?
I honestly think this is the best. This is the best decision at this point.
Okay.
Could they just bleeding that thing out? Listen, last season was good. Last season was good.
Yeah.
It's gonna take forever for that damn baby to get older. It's going to take forever for that baby to get based off the way they age.
Yeah, Mandalorian might be an old man.
Yeah.
He might be like Grogu.
Right. They're gonna have to recast. Yeah. It's gonna be a Harrison Ford situation.
Oh yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Well, I will say though. I will just say I was supposed to do a screening of Hunger Games.
Right. You were. Did you go see it? Eventually.
I did go see it.
Yeah. This is a prequel, right? To what?
This is a prequel. Yeah.
Seen.
Yes.
Okay. So
prequel is centered around the character. I never can pronounce these names. I think it's Olivia Snow. It's such a weird name. The names are so strange. But it's the Snow character, the main character, the Donald Sutherland.
You don't have good track record with prequels right now because Harry Potter people are still looking for this.
Bruh. And add this to the list. Add this to the list, bro. Add this to the list. It just wasn't. Listen, it has a great ending. It has a great ending. Okay. And they do break the movie up into 3 parts to let you know what's kind of going on.
Like the Marvels?
What do you mean? Like
oh yeah, like dang, okay, cool.
Yeah, no, it had a great ending. It was like a hype ending. And then but the ending almost made me clap. And then I thought to myself, I was like, I didn't like those first parts. Why am I clapping? Why am I clapping?
But they got you invested. They got you invested. That's what happened.
Yeah, they got me invested. Okay, let me see how this ends, But ending was good. It was just messy to me. Like the way it bounced around time. I went with somebody who had read all the books and has read this book. And it's clear that she was mad. She was like, oh, they missed all this stuff. And what was clear to me was that like they had a lot of footage. And they were like, yo, this movie, because the movie's 2 hours and 27 minutes, I believe.
Yeah.
And it was very clear that they were like, yo, we can't have a 4-hour film. So they started cutting stuff. So things are kind of just pieced together that don't necessarily make sense.
I hate that, man. I hate that.
Yeah.
Man. Why didn't let them work?
Let them cook or make it 2 films. So I mean, I give it out of 10, maybe a 6. Maybe a 6.
Dang, that's not a good time at the movies.
It's not a great time at the movies, man. And it wasn't necessarily a great time at the movies. So that's that. I still got to see Godzilla -1. I'm dreading it because of the subtitles, but I think I'll
I heard that it's a really great movie, and I applaud that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I just don't get into Godzilla like that. You know what I mean? Like I never liked the Japanese stuff. I don't know. I like
So
them
so
just smashing stuff, you know. And I saw that Godzilla TV show on Netflix, so the animated one, and that was
oh,
kind of cool, you know.
I don't think I watched that one. Oh, I
Yeah,
know what you're
it's a
talking
Japanese
about. Yeah.
animation one.
No,
Yeah,
yeah,
and it was
no.
actually
That
pretty
wasn't.
cool. It was very
That was okay.
futuristic.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it was cool.
You
It's
got
just
the comp.
similar, like Godzilla kills everybody, and you know it's the human drama under it that you're invested in.
Yeah.
You know,
I'm not
it's more like a
particularly
force of
hyped
nature.
about the new Kong, Godzilla and Kong, the new Empire. I'm not particularly
Me
hyped about
neither.
that.
Me neither. But if it pops up on my feed and I could watch this, I'll probably watch it just to see them bang
Yeah.
out. Yeah,
Yeah.
you know.
Pause.
But
Uh,
I don't know.
and then we got Furiosa's coming up.
Yeah,
Mad
that's a
Max
prequel
Furiosa.
too. Is that a prequel too?
I believe that's a prequel. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not there, bro.
I'm not with it either.
I'm
I'm
not
with you on that one. I'm not.
I'm not with it. I heard that they didn't have a good time filming it either, or I don't know. I heard so many rumors about it.
Yeah. And
I was like, well, I want to see a film made by people who didn't enjoy working with each other.
yeah. It's not. Listen, it's what happened with Game of Thrones. It wasn't like people get mad at Game of Thrones, like, oh, they just rushed it or whatever. They got to go to like Ireland and like New Zealand and like be away from their families. It's
Yeah,
cold and wear
yeah,
armor and put all this makeup on.
yeah.
It's
That's
dark
not
and
fun.
people don't want to do that shit. You don't want to keep doing that over and over again. I'm
Yeah,
sure that I'm sure they get along, but like no one wants to keep doing that like every
no,
year for like 5 or 6 months.
yeah. It's for the
So
birds.
there's also a Transformers prequel rumored
Huh?
or expected in
Prequel?
2024.
What the heck more are they gonna prequel?
There's-
This is already a prequel. They were already in the past. They were
yeah,
already in the
they're
80s.
they're staying there.
Okay. All right.
So
That's
this one
fine.
apparently is set on Cybertron,
Oh.
and it's focused on the relationship between Optimus Prime and Megatron.
Oh. Okay. Yeah. I
Big
did hear
names
about
here,
that.
though. Big names here.
Really?
We'll see. Yes, Scarlett Johansson as Alita, not a character I'm very familiar with. Chris Hemsworth
Me
as
neither.
Optimus Prime.
Chris Hemsworth.
Chris Hemsworth as Optimus Prime.
Okay.
John Hamm as Sentinel Prime. Keegan Michael Key as Bumblebee. Brian Tyree Henry as Megatron. And Lawrence Fishburne as Alpha Trion.
Okay. I like that.
Yeah. So some
I
big
like the
names.
last one. Yeah.
Some big names.
Okay. Fair enough.
2024 will be a good year, even without the MCU film.
Yeah.
Depending on what you're into, like I said, Furiosa will be there. Transformers will get Joker, the Joker sequel. We'll have Deadpool, of
Oh
course.
yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah, you'll
forgot
get
about that.
Planet of the Apes, Kingdom of the Apes. You'll get that. And if you're into the Godzilla stuff, you get the Godzilla stuff.
There you go. The Godzilla is in 2024. Yeah, right. Obviously, not coming.
Godzilla and Kong is in 2020.
Godzilla and Kong 2024. Okay, I don't know
Yeah.
why I thought it would come out on Christmas. I was like,
Yeah,
like,
Madam
must be
Web,
a bad time to
Beetlejuice
come out.
2.
Oh yeah, Madam Web, Beetlejuice too. Yeah.
Apparently, there's another Quiet Place coming out.
I can't do it. And it's like horror too.
I like A Quiet Place, but okay.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I like it,
Like,
but all right.
It's time to make some noise.
Yeah. Okay. We got it. We got it. Yeah. So.
Wow.
Oh, and the Blade video game trailer dropped.
Oh yes, my son sent me the trailer. It was interesting, but it was just a teaser.
Yeah. Very, very heavy teaser.
Yeah.
It didn't look like Mahershala Ali though, did it?
No.
I'm wondering if
Just
they
something.
caught, if they did I wonder if they did a motion capture thing with him.
Is it Sony producing that?
I think they're doing the combo situation again.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
I believe they're doing the combo situation again. It'll be distributed by Walt Disney Pictures.
Oh, the game? The video game?
Oh no, the movie. I'm talking about the movie.
No. The movie, yeah.
Oh, I'm assuming the video game is
No,
is.
no, the video game. Talking about the video game.
I assume the video game. Well, someone's going to make it. Let's see who the who made the video game. I'm not sure. Arcane makes the video game.
Ah, okay. But then
Yeah.
who publishes it though? Do you know? There's a big company behind it publishing it.
Sony.
Sony.
Let me
maybe?
take a quick look. Yeah, Marvel teamed up with the developers Arcane
All right, cool.
to make the video game. Yep.
It
So it's a Marvel
looked
production.
a little Sony-ish, like the Spider-Man one, but from the trailer.
Yeah. No, this is Arcane and Bethesda are making
Bethesda
this game.
is the publisher. Yeah, they're big.
Yeah.
That's the guys that do Fallout.
Yeah.
Yep.
Which will hopefully drop soon.
Yeah, I'm looking forward.
Well,
to that
the show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Did you ever watch Twisted Metal?
I did not, but apparently they got a second season.
Another season number 2 coming.
Yeah, that's Anthony Mackie.
It ended on a bit of a cliffhanger.
Yeah.
Yeah, it ended on a cliffhanger. The show grew on me.
I'll tell you a funny story about Twisted Metal. Twisted Metal came out at a time where I used to work in Tampa, Florida, in the Tampa Bay Mall. If you remember the Tampa Bay Mall, Tarek, that is right.
Oh my God, yeah.
The headquarters of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers is on the ground of what used to be the Tampa Bay Mall at this time. So if you drive by there and you see the Tampa Bay headquarters, you remember, hey, there used to be a mall. Little Tampa history, Tampa, Florida history for you guys, okay? But
yeah, $1
in that, in the new $1 place, that used to be a mall, Tampa Bay Mall, and in that mall there used to be a store called Blockbuster Games. Do you remember that, Tarek?
Oh yes, I remember Blockbuster Games.
Yeah. So I used to be a manager at Blockbuster Games, and I worked at Blockbuster Games probably through the Sony PlayStation era, Sega Saturn, the death of that, the 3DO. Remember the 3DO when it came out?
Yo, barely, yes.
Yeah, it died. It failed. The Virtual Boy came out, failed.
Yeah.
Or
you was there for the Saturn and all that.
Yeah. And Nintendo 64, when Nintendo 64 dropped, I was working there. That was a big deal. But one of the big games when I was working there was the Twisted Metal game. And I hate that game. I'm not good at that game at all. They used to run the fade on me all the damn time, Tarek. I hate that game. But
I was the same, dude.
I have it on my my little Sony PlayStation Mini somewhere in this room. But ask me how times I ran it. 0.
Yeah, I had a homeboy who was good at every video game, and he's particularly good at the violent ones. It Twisted Metal, he would just wreck shot. I was like, this is stupid. I hated
it. Yeah, I was not good at Twisted Metal. But that made me even less interested about this TV show, my friend. So
I'm not going to tell you to go watch it. I'm an Anthony Mackie supporter. Like I remember his career starting, so I'm kind of follow.
So you were there for
it, and I like his performances. And this show grew on me. I didn't know all the characters, so like I said, I was whack at Twisted Metal.
Yeah.
So I was like, I don't know. I just knew the clown guy. But yeah, he got a season 2, and I believe he's also the executive producer.
Oh, okay, yeah, because he's the one who he was pushing. He was pushing for it. He was really one that really wanted to do it. Yeah.
So there are some good things.
Yeah. Another tidbit about Blockbuster Games. That was the very first retail store that would give you trade-in value for your games, for your old stuff. Before
like solid.
Yeah, before
solid value.
And then across the street, Babbage's and Software, etc. They started doing it, and they're the company that turned into what we now know today as GameStop. After many
Software, etc. used to be the look. I remember Software, etc.
Blockbuster went away, and Software, etc. and all them people, they transformed into what we now know as GameStop, and they still take in trade-ins to this day. All started at Blockbuster Games in Tampa, Florida, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
They stole the idea from poor Blockbuster. Oh, and we used to sell anime stuff too in the store too, just the same way that GameStop does now. Anime stuff, nerd stuff, wall scrolls, Dragon Ball Z. But we used to have to order Dragon Ball Z special order from Japan.
Damn.
Import
Like that?
import prices. Yep. It was crazy.
I haven't set foot in a GameStop in a long time.
Mm-hmm. Nope. The GameStop has a lot of just random stuff, toys and stuff like that. Very little video games now.
Yeah.
It's wild. But that's the way Blockbuster Games was too. We were like, yeah, let's sell a bunch of different stuff. Anime, toys, collectible stuff. Yeah. It started there.
The times. We're old, Speedy.
Yeah, we old, man.
Yeah.
You got anything else, man? Because if not, we're going to wrap it up.
I think that's it for me, man.
Yeah. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for hanging out with us here on our TED Talk that we like to call Geek Culture Congress. Follow us. We always go live on the YouTube channel, Speedy's Multiverse. Give me a subscribe over there. I really would appreciate it, please. And then you'll be able to interact with us when we're live, baby, and tell us all about how you feel. There you go. Yeah, live in the show. We try and do it 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Sometimes we're early, sometimes we're late, but we usually try and get something on. All right. I think I may, unless some crazy news comes out, Tarek, I think we might take a break next couple weeks, or probably ride all the way to the new year. Yeah. I think.
We'll wait for Aquaman.
Yeah, we gotta wait for Aquaman. There you go. So we'll probably have something to talk about. Maybe we'll do a show next week about Aquaman. Let's see. If we get some early reviews or something. I don't know. We'll do that. If not, then if we can't talk about Aquaman, we probably won't do a show until later on in the new year. So just in case, happy holidays to everybody. And thank you so much for supporting us. Follow us on Facebook. Speedy's Multiverse also on Facebook. On Instagram, we do have the Geek Culture Congress Instagram, all 3 words there. There's a follow over there. Shout out to everyone who's live with me now on all my socials, and everybody's on live with Tarek's socials right now. Thank you so much. You just want to consume the audio podcast? It's dope. Appreciate it so much. Look for us, Geek Culture Congress podcast, everywhere podcasts are listened to worldwide. On your favorite podcast, you should be able to find us on your favorite podcast platform. Tarek, let them know how they can follow you, sir.
My name is Tarek on Instagram and also YouTube. Peace and love to Willie Brandley. You're always supporting. Want to shout you out, man. Make sure we know you're there.
Thank you, brother. Thank you so much. Thank you to everybody who's been live with us today. And have a great rest of your week. Go see a movie or 5. Go catch up on some shows. And be ready for the next show, ladies and gentlemen, when we'll have Joey here. Joey's going to give us a review of that Wonka movie on the exclusive on the audio podcast. So make sure you give us a subscribe over there or follow on the audio feed of the podcast. Geek Culture Congress signing off. Have a good one, everybody. Be safe. Have a great night.
Peace.
Peace.